Hello, YouTube. It's Ryan here, and we're playing this Kirby Flying on a Star through a field of absolutely nothing game. Yeah, totally gonna be exciting. Actually, it's Kirby Super Star. Yeah, check it out. Hey, I didn't finish that last game I played. Anyway, we're gonna start from the beginning, as there are 6 games here, plus a couple mini games and this stereo option. But we'll start up in the top left corner with Spring Breeze. And this should be a fairly quick one. It is not my first time playing. Please don't explain copy to me. And he's going to explain copy anyway. Because, I don't know. Kirby Super Star is just like that. Kirby Super Star. Feels good to be playing this game. It's only been, I don't know, maybe a month and a half since I last played it. But that's alright with me, because I could play Kirby Super Star over and over forever, and basically I have. You'll have to excuse me. Just lost a sneeze there. Oh, don't you hate when that happens? Yeah, anyway, Kirby Super Star. Easily my most replayed Super Nintendo game. Second, the closest runner-up would be Super Mario World, but I'm pretty sure I played Kirby Super Star more. Because I don't think I owned Super Mario World until I already had a Super Nintendo for a while, so I'm sure Kirby Super Star had at least a year or two of a head start, because I didn't get a Super Nintendo for some time. You know, let's grab that later. It wasn't right away, I can tell you that. Yeah, it had been out a while. A few years, probably. If it helps to date it, we got our Super Nintendo, we got it with Donkey Kong Country and Super Bomberman 2. So, I mean, it probably wasn't that late, but, you know, there was already a lot to choose from. Kirby Super Star came along. I was crazy for that game. I read about it in Nintendo Power constantly. I was so excited to get Kirby Super Star. Because I had Kirby, Dreamland? Yeah. And Dreamland 2 and Adventure. Dreamland 2 was out already, right? Yeah. Probably. I don't know. But, no, I was always a big Kirby fan. Kirby's Dreamland was probably one of the first Game Boy games I had. And, yeah, I'm willing to say probably the first one I beat, too, because, you know, it's short and easy. And, you know, even if though it's short and easy, it's pretty fun. In fact, if you haven't checked it out already, I do have a Let's Play of Kirby Dreamland on my channel here. So you can... Ow! Brennan Leo, that was not cool. I'm gonna eat you. That's what you did. If you have watched that Let's Play, or you have played Kirby's Dreamland, you'll notice, you know, the layout of this, the general layout of this Spring Breeze game, a little familiar. You know, not one for one or anything, but it follows the same, or a very similar path, as Kirby's Dreamland. The levels are changed up a bit, and obviously you can get powers, but, you know, it's an homage, at least. Oh, come on. That'll do. It's low, la, la, la. How are you... That is helpers for you, people. They just die because they're stupid, and helper AI is not great. It's not superb. I mean, it's smart enough to figure out when, you know, they need to hit a switch or a puzzle or something. But yeah, they're not good at surviving. I'm not great at surviving either, to tell the honest truth, but... See, only I get hit by Bronto Burt. Twice on the same screen. Looking good. Looking good. So, Kirby Super Star, eh? What makes it so super? Let's say Super Nintendo. Come on, that's all you need. And, you know, Kirby Super Star, it's a little more original than just calling it Super Kirby Adventure. I guess. I just, you know, I'm kinda, this is a bad idea. This is a terrible idea, because I'm, right now, a little bit burned out on talking about Kirby Super Star, because, fairly recently, I think it might have been in June, but possibly also July. I'm not gonna remember time frames when I did things. I wrote a huge, massive thing about my 10 favorite things about Kirby Super Star. And you can find that on my blog at www.torrentialequilibrium.net. Not com. Why did I say com? I know that. It's a bit of a mouthful, but you know, you find it. There's a link on my YouTube page if you really can't be arsed to type that in, and I don't blame you. Yeah, I did that. I feel like I'm going about this too soon. Like, I probably should be finishing, or at least putting a little more time into Super Adventure Minecraft, or that Final Fantasy Ancient Cavern, whatever it was, business. People seem to like that Ancient Cave one, so whoops. My bad for not keeping up with it properly, but, you know, roguelikes, I want to love them so much, but they take a lot out of me, you know, and they're hard to really... I find it very difficult to get into them, despite the fact that I love the premise. Yeah, it's too bad, but... This is what's happening, and it won't take too long, because despite the fact that it has, like, half a dozen games in it, Kirby Super Star doesn't take a whole long time to play. There are 1.5 even games that are really, actually, I would call long. Most of them, I think, I'll do in one video. Ugh. Okay. What'll do? You kill Torrential, because I am obviously not qualified. And neither are you. Good job, what'll do. Into my face. I'll admit, I'm playing pretty fast and loose here. I do get hit a lot because in games I have a very strong... You know, that sentence just broke. I'm very bad at not getting hit in video games. I don't know why. I tend to take a lot of damage, and that causes problems, especially in games where you can only take one hit and you're dead. So I tend to shy away from shoot-em-ups because, holy cow, DDD, jeez. Could you cause any more damage? I'm just gonna sit here and do this, and maybe blast you a little bit. Show off what this beam weapon can do. Different things. It doesn't have a stab attack, a downward stab. Which would be bad against CDD, I guess. But I like those kind of attacks. I don't know why. I enjoy the downward stab moves. This strange affinity originated in Zelda 2 for Nintendo, and it's just kind of stuck around for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just a thing I like to do. I think it's cool and kinda badass, you know? So there's that. And Spring Breeze is in the can. Nice. Already done. See, we're gonna be through this in no time, and we're gonna be on to another Let's Play. Probably I'm just gonna be uploading Pop-Tarts and Monster Hunter videos for another 4 or 5 months once this is done. But hey, you know, you can hope for the best. You know, that's the best probability type thing. It's not for sure, you know. I might do something more interesting. I might go back to Final Fantasy V Ancient Cave, although, if I'm correct, I'm in the middle of a run, so picking that back up now is going to be just a pain. Anyway, that was Spring Breeze. Hope you enjoyed this short, easy video, and we'll catch you next time for Gourmet Race. Laters.